The other day I came across this young man sat by a cash machine. He was sat on the floor, wrapped up, he was cold, but had this massive smile on his face. He's a homeless guy. And we just started a conversation. And he was looking at me in the eyes, he had this big smile, and he was just completely in conversation with me, just completely there. And I walked away wondering, what is it about that guy that I don't see in so many people? What is it about that kind of person? You know, that kind of person that you walks into a room and you got to look at twice because they've got this je ne sais quoi. They've got this thing about them. What is it? So one day I started asking myself, what is it that all these people have in common? And, you know, being a bit of a psychologist, and so, well, no, I am, but being very inquisitive about human nature, I began looking at this and I started noticing something really important. And what it is these people are what I call irresistible people, regardless of status, whether they're homeless, wealthy, educated, non-educated, whatever they are, yeah? And what I began to notice is that when you're speaking with them, they're there. When they walk into a room, they're there. When they're with whoever they are with, they are there as if nothing else in the world exists. And that's what we call presence. And that's actually what one of the things that we look at on the program is, what is it about somebody who has that je ne sais quoi? It's called presence. And what is that? And actually it's ironic because it's the only moment that we live in is right now. Yet we've been conditioned to completely live in the future, anxious about whatever's going to happen, and in the past, depressed or guilty about what happened. Rarely are we right now. So we're with somebody and yet you're thinking about, we're thinking about the washing machine, or did I turn the oven off, or I got that meeting, or I had that, that wasn't very nice. And we're rarely there with the people in front of us, especially with our children. And then we wonder why we feel like our days go so quickly, why we don't get stuff done, because we're rarely in that moment. So what I want to highlight here is those people that I noticed that, what is it about that person? It's not the way they're dressed, it's not the way but there's something about them. It's called presence. They are here in the moment. And that, the beauty of it is that we all have access to that just by training ourselves to be in this moment, just now. There's no other moment. Just now. When Lolita starts talking about what, no, thank you for sharing. Just now. And we start practicing. When you're washing the dishes, you're washing the dishes. When you're having a shower, you're enjoying the shower. Whatever you're doing, you're eating a meal, rather than rushing through it because you need to get, or you're thinking about it. Enjoy that moment, because that moment never ever gonna happen again. Don't rob yourself from that moment. By the way, it's our human conditioning to constantly rob ourselves from the moment, so don't beat yourself up. But that gives you access to, one, presence, and two, freaking being irresistible. Who doesn't want to be irresistible?